Hello and welcome to Follow Everton. So breaking news, David B is telling it bad, but you know what? We have an exclusivity deal. Now, what does that mean? Well, that doesn't mean that Friedkin is ownership of Everton. What it does mean, though, is that according to the announcement on the official Everton website about an hour and a half ago, Everton have signed a deal or have confirmed that they have exclusive purchasing rights with David Friedkin. So instead of 777, we had John Texter, we had the Dell supported group in the background. We have some clarity on Everton's direction. Does that mean it's done and dusted? No, but we've heard a lot of hints over the last few weeks or the last week or so that it's imminent. This is another step in that direction. So I'm not sure what you guys are feeling, Blues, but to me as an Everton fan, I'm one step closer to feeling that we have true clarity on where we're going. Some stable finances. We have a club owner that for AS Roma that knows how to run an organization there. And really, and yes, to Peter Duggan's point, it's in a way it's big whoop that we don't he hasn't bought the club yet, but at the same time we at least know there's a guarantee of we're only looking at one person right now instead of there's seven bidders. It's all hot, fresh and exciting, but maybe this is the piece of commitment that we were waiting to see, other than 777. And last time when it was 777, we didn't we wanted someone else other than them. Right now, I think Friedkin has been a pretty popular option to take over the club for a lot of the fan base. It's a lot of cash up front rather than a lot of IOU money and subject to links to other characters. So there's a little bit of stability there. And what actually also just broke, according to EFC Daily, that Everton believe, and they were referencing Paul Joyce, Everton believe that a successful deal would make them compliant with profit and sustainability rules and consequently not have to sell Branthwaite. So we're still kind of waiting on the final details there. And I know I'm going to be doing a show this evening around midnight for you guys in the UK with Chad and my friend from Australia, Adam. We'll be talking about the newest transfers and the deals there. But Everton look like they might be able to survive this end of month hump where we have to make sure that we're not out of compliance with profit and sustainability. And when that happens, voila, we are now able to slowly but surely figure out what we want to do for the next year. And if Friedkin's finances are there to stabilize and we don't go into administration, we don't have to get rid of it like the Branthwaite when we want to keep them. We talked last week with Adam that maybe Jacob Greaves is a good center back replacement for Branthwaite. Hell, why don't we get someone like that? Bring him into the squad. He can learn. But if we have three at the back, we have him as another option. He can develop. Maybe he's a left back replacement. Look, the other positive, Vitaly Mykolenko is back. He's at least on the bench for Ukraine. There's some real positives right now. And yes, it's not done and dusted, but from a fan base, when you think, okay, we survived relegation, Daesh got us to that point where okay, we may not play pretty, but we could get results again. We didn't know who was going to buy us. 777 seemed sketchy, and we weren't proud of the brand that they would put under us if they were our ownership. I feel a lot better to have someone that's a little bit more stable and a better reputable standing as an owner than 777. And maybe the piece here that Peter's saying, that all investors are capable of financially and saving and worried about can they handle the football side of things. At least from my side, part of my the feeling I was having there, Peter, was at least AS Roma. Granted, they're a little bit like in Everton, where they've been there for a lot of years, and they've been steadily fifth, sixth in that league. But look, there's some evidence, at least from that front, that he knows how to structure a football club because he's done it already. 777, we could say kind of similar, but they've been financially struggling, and I think it's a little bit stabler where we're at right now. So I'm pretty happy. It's still early news. It's not guaranteed. It's a kind of a rash reaction for me, but I want it to be up here fresh. Ryan's out at a show, and Jan was potentially able to join, but we're probably going to have more content later today. Maybe there's some more breaking news. Sometimes with the smoke, there's fire, as we talked about previously. But look, if there's an exclusivity deal, at least we have direction. And I think that's a really good place to be right now. So not sure what else do you guys think, but from my standpoint, we're still waiting to hear exactly when these deals come through with Villa, with Dobbin, and we're going to do a little bit of a statistical review of some of basically looking at heat maps and some of the statistics later on this evening with more of a structured show. But for right now, this was a quick reaction from me, and hopefully you guys, if you have anything else you want to say now, great. Also, put a like and subscribe in the comment, or put any like the channel. Feel free to add more comments as we go along. This is maybe the start of something that can be confirmed as official, rather than, well, there's only one person that can buy Everton now for a while in this exclusivity deal. So we have to wait and see what that means. But we know there's a little bit more direction, and Everton actually said something publicly to us. That's huge. So for now, thank you for everyone that's on and for everyone that's going to watch along back later. This is Aussie Chris, and we will have a show right around the midnight time with Aussie Adam, as well as Chad, my fellow American compatriot out from Ohio. And until then, up the toffees.